Welcome back to Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. I may have started saying that before the episode actually started recording, but don't worry about it. Anyway, in the last episode, right at the very end, we got this new duck, who is made of rocks. And so I came up with this incredibly dumb pun between episodes, uh, but I think it's funny, and so I'm doing it. Meat or farmer, a play off of the phrase or a farmer. Um, because I think it's funny. I don't know. The Given the fact that the ducks made of stone just kind of sit here while everybody else is moving around and floating, you could argue that they're aura farming. They're just look how cool we are. I don't know. That's not exactly what aura farming means, but I don't know. Fun joke. It's the name of the duck. Deal with it. Aura farmer. Um, yeah. I don't know if it's a good name, but it's a name. Pride. You're making friends with Brat over here. Sounds about right. Can I get... Oh! Ore Farmer is slightly closer to the golf ball. I wonder if this means I can get a slightly better look at the golf ball. Not that it matters. I'm just... Ooh! I didn't realize I could clip through this wall before. Look at this golf ball. Look at it. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by this golf ball. It's literally just a golf ball. But... Huh. Suddenly, it's mad at me for doing what I did. And now I can't get quite as close as I was. It's not letting me tilt down quite as far. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't know why it's bothering me that I can't get any closer to the golf ball. I want to see the golf ball. Look at it. Look at it. Wow. Okay. No offense though, or farmer, but you're not quite as interesting as some of the other ducks because you just kind of sit here. So I am gonna go look at Freckles, who I feel got the short end of the stick on a kind of CPU dropping in, while Freckles, it was supposed to be Freckles' turn to be the sick new duck in town. And like CPU didn't fully get all the attention they deserve necessarily either, but Freckles, I don't know. Oh, look, see, there's more babies. They look like quackers, so they probably go with quackers. And a couple episodes ago, I don't remember when it was, I might be making that up. A couple episodes ago, though, I mentioned I thought there were baby ducks besides just the ones that come out when Pina gets whacked, but I couldn't remember. I don't remember if we saw these before or not, but we're definitely seeing them now, so there definitely are other baby ducks. Still laying in the same spot, huh? I mean, if I zoom all the way out, I can see everybody in this pool, all the goings on, but that's, you know, if I'm trying to look at everybody anyway, it's not the same. Also, I turned the music off, and then I forgot to pay attention to turn the music back on. So now, it's a different song. Baja Blast! Baja Blast Duck, have you any quack? Yeah. I hope I correctly counted how many episodes I have recorded, because if I miscounted, then this will be really awkwardly like, I don't know, probably like a year later from the rest of them, because I don't have a lot more Placid Plastic Duck Sim scheduled for the year. But that's fine, because it's one of those games, because, and I know I was just saying this as a good thing, but because there's so much going on, but also more importantly, so little going on, it's really hard to commentate on. And so I don't want it to be too often, or else I don't know. I just end up rambling and saying the randomest stuff otherwise. I talked about the polyamory pride flag debacle of a couple years ago in the last episode because it came to mind, and I don't know how to not talk about what comes to mind when I'm playing this game. It just, I don't even know what it is about it that just, wow. I have no idea what it is about this game that just makes, that's close to the edge of the pool, I think. Right? Because it definitely would be easier to look at it now. If I can get to the duck I'm trying to get to. Right? Maybe not. It feels like it's closer, but it might just be that it's daytime now. I already lost track of what I was talking about. Oh, new duck. I'm in the wrong place for a new duck. What are you? You seem to be made of gold. Okay. This is Maximilian. Because that name just makes me think of somebody who's got a lot of money, and a duck made of solid gold strikes me as someone who might have a lot of money. I could have gone for like Aurum or some sort of pun off of gold or whatever. No, Maximilian apparently. So I can't even decide if that's actually gold or like if it is also going to be paint that washes off here in a little bit. But I don't care. This is Maximilian. And I also don't think I spelled it right, but also don't care. That's how Maximilian spells his name. It's Maximilian. That's gotta be closer, right? Or am I making it up? I feel like I had this dilemma last time I was playing as well, and I still can't decide if it slowly approaches the pool or if I'm having the madness. I do frequently have the madness, to be fair. But I feel like it's getting closer, right? It wasn't hanging over the edge before? I don't know. Rewatch the tapes, you'll find out. I'm just suddenly very quiet because I'm still trying to decide if I'm gaslighting myself or not about that flamingo. Ore farmer, CPU, Fraggles. Oh, I guess Pina got hit recently because there's babies about. Baja Blast, Screamer, Obsidian, Spot. Spot was the last duck I named in the previous recording session. Obsidian was the first new one in this recording session. Just in case it matters to y'all when stuff is getting recorded. Screamer, Polka Dotty, Baja Blast, Freckles, CPU, Pride, Ore Farmer, and Maximilian. Maximilian used to be spending a lot of time with both Mari and Bonesy Jones, which is interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Oh, well, now you're kind of coming over. Well, no, you're not. Polka Dotty was there nearby for a second. I think I spelled Maximilian wrong, by the way, but I also don't care. I am choosing for it to be spelled this way. Okay, so ducks just sound normal except for a couple that don't. CPU, Screamer, Paint Job, Sprinkles, I think those are the only 4 ? Counting's hard. I think those are the only ones that sound different. But if I'm honest, I can't remember for sure. But yeah.
Un brevissimo flash meteorologico iniziando dalle temperature di oggi, le temperature minime di questa notte, le minime notturne.
I don't want to go through all the ducks and listen to their quacks again because I just did that and they were mostly the same, but I think those are the ones that sound different. Paint Job, CPU, and probably the other 2 alien ducks that are now absent from our pond for some reason, Lead Haxer and Hard Drive. Those 2 might also sound different, but I can't check right now. So that one's hypothetical, I guess. It's definitely getting closer, right? I can't tell. What do you think, Maximilian? You're not going that way, and you weren't here long enough to really have a good feel for it. Never mind. What do you think, Bonesy Jones? You're the duck who's been here the longest, who's currently up here. Do you think the flamingo is closer to the pool than it was? Thanks for going to investigate, I guess. That's gotta be getting closer, right? I can't tell. I'm bad at judging distance. I'm bad at judging pretty much anything that's measured in units, to be fair. Can't deal with time either, or weight, or height. So, yeah. Ooh. This is a cool new duck. This is Magma. Another alien duck? Sorry, Magma. We got a new friend, maybe. Oh no, it's Hard Drive again. Welcome back, buddy. But that means we can watch Magma still. But wait. Yeah, Hard Drive makes clicking noises. Also, I know that Hard Drive is a mouse. I like the name Hard Drive because I kind of panicked. I also like Hard Drive's eyes, same as I like CPU's eyes. Magma's also just regular quacking. I do like the Magma steams though. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty, I would say. Sorry, I yawned because it's early in the morning and I'm sleepy. Um, you do have eyes. I couldn't decide at first. Because some of these lumps around your head are bigger seeming than your eyes are, though it might just be optical illusion because of your paint job looks smooth, or at least nearly smooth, from the sides, but not. You know, words are hard. I couldn't tell that you had eyes, though. That's the short version. Just they blended in a little bit too much for me to differentiate them from zoomed out, where I normally hang out. Is it further out? I think so. I can't tell. I think it's moving closer, but I don't know if it's possibly getting bumped back from time to time. I can't tell. Hello, boat. I enjoy the magma steams literally all the time, never stops. I'm curious now, though, if that means they steam fully out of the water, or if it's just a fire and water bad mix type thing. And I don't really know if there's a way to tell until magma ends up out of the water for one reason or another. Could be as simple as being on the return slide from the lower pool, but there's pretty much going to be water most other places that magma can go. So, hard to say. Well, I suppose I could try and pay attention to the dots on the floor, but it's really hard to line up exactly the same way again, which is why it's not really working. I started to say like 3 different thoughts there, so just excuse me for that. When magma comes up from the downstairs pool, perhaps I will see a lack of smoke there. I think I already said that, but in case I didn't, I'm saying it again. Magma and I are investigating this flamingo. It's definitely getting closer, right? Right? Yeah, hey, sorry, Sprinkles. I'm being real pedantic for no reason over here. Pedantic? That's not quite the right word. I'm being real silly right now over here. Oh hey, the boat's back. Welcome back to the top, PJ. Oh, I just noticed how long this episode is. So, we're also so close to getting a new duck, though. I will probably get the new duck and name them and then end the episode. Sorry, this one went a little bit long. That's not normally how things go on this channel. But I got distracted. So, we now have a pink and red duck, or is it just pink? Did I scroll right past the pink duck? The other pink duck, I guess? Oh, you're not as pink as I thought you were. That's really pretty. Your name is Abyss. You look really pretty at sunset, Abyss. Anyway, this episode went long. I'm ending it here. Bye 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 bye.